Have you ever felt like something is missing, even when everything seems fine on the surface? Sometimes we forget the simplest joys that life offers. Laughter fades, and the days feel heavier. But what if rediscovering that happiness is easier than you think? This story might just remind you how. There are days when laughter feels distant. Life becomes filled with tasks, responsibilities, and worries that weigh heavily on the heart. Smiles become rare, and laughter feels like a luxury reserved for better days. But sometimes, the beauty we search for exists quietly, hidden beneath the surface, waiting to be rediscovered. Imagine waking up to the same routine every day. The world feels gray, and even the things that once brought joy seem ordinary. It's easy to believe that happiness has slipped away, that it exists somewhere far beyond reach. In those moments, laughter can feel like a stranger. But then, something simple happens. A small child laughs uncontrollably at a butterfly, or a friend tells a silly story that pulls an unexpected chuckle from your lips. For a brief moment, the weight lessens, and light seeps back into the day. That small burst of joy feels like the first drop of rain after a long drought. Laughter has a way of awakening something within, something that cannot be bought, chased, or forced. It reveals itself when we least expect it, reminding us that beauty often lies not in what surrounds us, but in how open our hearts are to the little things. There is an old story of a traveler who once visited a quiet village. The people there seemed ordinary, going about their daily lives. But one thing stood out: their laughter. Everywhere the traveler went, he heard laughter echoing through the streets. Curious, he approached one of the villagers and asked why everyone seemed so joyful. The villager smiled and replied, "We laugh because we remember what it feels like to forget. When life becomes too serious, we find something, anything, to remind us that joy still exists, even if it's small." The traveler stayed for many days, observing how the villagers found joy in the simplest moments, sharing meals, watching the sunrise, and playing with children. He realized that their laughter wasn't the result of perfect lives, but the result of embracing life exactly as it was, imperfections and all. Laughter isn't reserved for special occasions or grand achievements. It often visits when we are present, fully aware of the beauty that exists in the now. A shared moment with a friend, a warm cup of tea, or the sound of rain against the window can all hold the power to spark joy if we let them. But sometimes we forget. The world's noise becomes louder and the space for laughter grows smaller. That is why it's essential to pause, to listen, and to invite laughter back in. Picture yourself standing by a river. The water flows gently, carrying leaves and petals downstream. A breeze brushes against your face, and you notice the warmth of the sun on your skin. In that stillness, a bird chirps playfully, and suddenly, you smile. That is the journey of laughter, discovering beauty not by searching for it, but by allowing it to find you. Life is filled with moments that can either pass by unnoticed or become small sparks of happiness. The difference lies in how we choose to see them. Laughter isn't something we lose, it's something we forget to notice. As you move through your day, take a moment to seek out the small joys. Let yourself laugh without reason, smile at something ordinary, and appreciate the beauty in simple things. The more you allow yourself to laugh, the more beauty you will discover within your heart. The journey to happiness doesn't always require changing your life. Sometimes it's about changing how you see it. Let laughter be your guide, and beauty will follow. If this story brought warmth to your heart, consider subscribing to the channel. Each day we share simple stories to remind you that happiness is never far away. And if you know someone who could use a reason to smile, share this video with them. Let's rediscover the beauty of laughter together.